garden update number 3. Hi, I'm gonna show all the updates that I've done since the last garden update I did. I think it was a couple weeks ago. So I am gonna start with this section. I am starting basically a wall of plumerias. I've found more plumerias in other areas of the house that I had thrown away because I thought, I had too many, and they were still alive after probably 3 months, just thrown on a stack of wood. And look, they're still alive. So now I have a little wall of plumeria. The mulberry is still doing very good. It's growing. This is another plant that I moved over here because it's kind of like a cactus. So I thought, I don't know, I'm giving it a try. It doesn't look that happy. I moved the raspberry, no, it's blackberry bush. I moved it here. That's the original plant. It's not doing great, but there's new growth. I know they spread a lot, so not sure how I'm gonna contain them. And I think they're a vine, so they need to wrap around something. So anyway, there's more plumerias here that I will be a full wall eventually. So I am starting here a butterfly garden again. I used to have a butterfly garden with a lot of flowers, and it died down. So I am trying to start it again. These are new plants, and as you see, I haven't watered the plants in 4 days, and it hasn't rained, so they are struggling. I just water all the plants. The fig is doing good. It's growing. This fig is probably 2 years old, so it barely does anything. My avocado tree is still doing good. It doesn't look great, but it's doing good. I am not feeding the plants. There's a lot of new growth though. I am not feeding the plants as much as I think I should for this kind of ground. So as you see, there's all the plumerias. There's some new, I just threw some seeds on the ground, and as you see, there's a lot of new little plants growing. And the beauty of this is I have no idea what they are, so we will see. The Mexican sunflower is getting huge, so I am going to cut it and to use it for chop and drop. So I'm going to cut it in half again, throw it everywhere. I still see no flowers, so I'm not sure. And this is the lemongrass. I need to cut them down, clean this whole section. Not sure what I'm going to do here. This vanilla bean is really not doing good. I added dirt to it, but it's just not happy. Not sure what to do with that. This is still very much a work in progress, and there is a lot that I need to do. There's more plumeria here, as you can see, and the plumeria is flowering. There's flowering plumeria everywhere, and I love it. This is a citrus. Obviously, somebody's eating it. So until I actually put a cage around it, which my plan is to do a cage around here, a big kind of fenced area, so I can keep all my citrus in there. As you can see, I have the aloe. Nobody bothers the aloe, but this citrus is also completely beat up. Same thing with that little one down there and this one. So I put stuff over here. This, as you can see, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So the poor things are battling, being eaten by, I would imagine, is deer. Okay, the other thing is here. This is the passion fruit is doing great, and it's making a little fence over here going over my flamboyant, and that's going over to that tree. No flowers yet. We'll see. 2 years ago, not last year, I had so much passion fruit, I had to freeze it because it was just too much. Okay, so here's the acerola plant, and all of a sudden, in like the last week, a week ago, it looked like it was gonna die. And quickly, look at all the flowers it's gonna have. It's flowering so much. It's crazy, all the little flowers. So it's gonna have a lot of fruit as long as nobody eats it. So we'll see if I can get to eat any of it, but there's a lot of growth, hopefully. And I've been feeding it, and it has some kind of disease, but she's flowering, so that's positive. So I did some changes around here too. I used to have my mango in a pot next to that cage, because obviously if I have anything without a cage, the deer will eat it, or who knows, could be rabbits. I think it's deer. But anyway, the avocado is now alone in that corner. This avocado is like 2 years old, and as you can see, it really has not grown. It hasn't given any fruit or anything, but there is a lot of growth on it. Okay, so this is the new section I did. I got a new banana, and finally the mango has a house. The mango is in the ground. This mango I seeded, and it's probably 2 years old too. So we'll see how it does. I have to put a cage, as you can see, on everything. Here, this is, I think she's doing good. There is some growth. It's not doing great, but this is the dragon fruit. And this section is more plumeria. I mean, there's plumeria everywhere. They love my backyard. So this is the other section the other new section. I think this was on my last update. This is the guava, and look at this. The guava has 2 plants. Normally this wouldn't last, and somebody would have got it by now. But hopefully, because it's in a cage, hopefully the rabbits can't get in there either, and hopefully I can eat it. So the banana is doing really good. Nobody's eating it yet. They can eat it because when I had them outside of the cage, I tried bananas before, and it's impossible. They eat it. So this is the other. I really need to move this to the front of the house, because these tomatoes are not going to last between the rabbits and the deer. But there is a lot of flowers on the pepper. The tomato, this one has flowers too. It's doing really good. Well, it had flowers a couple days ago. Not sure if that means, but it looks really good. I need to trim it a little bit. This one is a lot slower, but hopefully it'll do it. I also threw some seeds in there. So before I pull that, I need to make sure that all those little things are not from the seeds that I threw in there, and or they're weeds, so I have to make sure. The next section over here, as you can see, I have more plumeria, and they're flowering. There's one here. I think this is yellow. I am not 100%. Looks almost like peach, but I had a yellow one and everything I have is pink, so I'm not sure where the yellow one is. So this is another thing I've done. I planted this rose there, and she, like 2 weeks ago, and she loves it. There's growth. She's very happy. This is a new rose, and look, it has new growth. I got that rose at clearance at Walmart, and they love being here next to the cassava. This section I still have, that's another rose that I have to still plant in the ground, and the rose is flowering. There's little white flowers, so I'm probably gonna put it in front of the cassava, or maybe there, and I'll move those. This needs to be cleaned up, obviously. That's another passion fruit that I did for cutting. It's not wanting to go to that tree. I don't know why it doesn't like the tree, so I gotta figure out what to do with it. And that is it. That's all I've done. There's the papaya here and the pineapples, but the papaya I still haven't. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, but it's doing good. Nobody's eating it, so that's positive. So we'll see where I decide to plant it. As you can see, there's a lot of space to plant. The issue is fighting the deer. Anyway, it was great updating you with my garden. So I will let you know my next update what new projects I do. Have a great week.